romantic thrillers with crazy monsters. Action. First we asked my mom, and then we made spoof comedy, action dramas, sci-fi adventures. We went bonkers. Romantic thrillers with crazy monsters.
Now my sister thought we should reduce the number of new costumes we use. Use fewer. But that wouldn't be cool. We needed capes and chains and monster goo. We started inviting over other people who could add to the movies and contribute. Like our male carrier was awfully stylish in Attack of the Monkeys from Monkey Island. The number of films we made indicates and shows just how we were on a roll. We made Copper Chopper parts 1, 2, 3 and made puppets for the whole puppet mystery. We wrote all the lines ourselves. Well, my sister Danny, she would give us some help, but the content of the movies, the stuff inside, was all just created by our own minds. So we went all wild, filming lots of stuff, yelling action. There's no stopping us, more action. Batman swimming with sharks, Steve played a mutant who could see in the dark. We even convinced Dookie to dress as a princess, and he did pretty good in that picture. So we make the movies, and each week we show them to our friends, and they usually
We called action. First we asked my mom, and then we made spoof comedy, action dramas, sci-fi adventures. We went bonkers. Romantic thrillers with crazy monsters. We called action. First we asked my mom, and then we made spoof comedy, action dramas, sci-fi adventures. We went bonkers. Romantic thrillers with crazy monsters. We called action.
All right. The last time you're going to see it. I don't know. They must be doing some work over there. The vocab game. Everybody have your whiteboard out or your notebook if you don't have that. And we are going to play the game. Remember this one, you got to drag and drop it. So what you're going to do on your whiteboard, you're going to write what the correct answer is. I'm going to say up and you're going to hold it up. You guys ready? Let's start the game. I'm going to turn the music down just for this part. All right, so it says, why can't I see it? Yeah, we started inviting other people who could add the movies, and like our mail carrier was awfully stylish. Indicate, permit, contribute. Write it on the board.
There is no missing word because you never said the blank word. Is it a blank
Could
word?
add to the movies and blank like a mail carrier was awfully stylish. What do you guys think? Hold it up. This is going to be really hard because you guys can't see the words at all. What do you think? We started inviting other people over other people who could add to the movies and blank. Contribute.
Yes.
All right. Next one. Smart board. Not. Having nothing left out. Whole or complete. Having nothing left out. Whole or complete. We've got entire, annual, fragile.
I sometimes remember I forget stuff.
We should be writing one down. And up. What do you guys think, everybody? Entire. The whole thing. To allow. I know you can't see this, but to allow. Mr. Giblin. Can you come here for a second? So I think whatever we did made it harder to see. So I don't know if you can see my computer and the difference. Yeah. And like they can't even see the word allow. I don't know. Do you know how to go back to like the allow?
So well, I can.
Or like right now though. To permit. All right, next one. It says to give effort, money, or items for a cause.
Press this thing, it's gonna come up there.
It is. That's fine. Yeah. Indicate, reduce, or contribute. If you're giving effort, you're giving money, or you're giving something to a cause.
Maybe not what you're presenting.
That remote is very, it doesn't work very well.
All right, that's how I said.
That's how you did it before.
You may have to wait till you're done.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna email her because she still hasn't.
Still hasn't come around.
It's been a month. Yeah.
And I can look at it after you're done.
Thank you so much. All right, hold it up. Let's see. What do you think, Jordan? Contribute. Very good. You're contributing your money, your time, your effort. All right, these are antonyms, which are words that mean the opposite.
I can see it.
Increase or extend. So you're looking for a word that means the opposite of increase.
I can see it.
Your options are content or content, reduce, or indicate. Write down which words you think it is. It's the opposite. It's an antonym for increase, so it's opposite. And I'm going to be calling on one of my friends at home. You've got 15 seconds. And up. Alexis, what do you think it is? An antonym for increase. What do you think, Alexis? Reduce. Very good. Erase your board. So I know you guys can't see. Brave or involving extreme effort. If someone is brave or has done something, has given extreme effort. Annual, heroic, or precious. Go.
Can we hold it up when we're done?
Yeah, you can hold it up when you're done. And what? Yeah, it's brave or involving extreme effort. Hold it up. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. What do you think, Talia? Heroic. Very good. And that root word is hero. Erase your board. Here are some synonyms or words that mean the same. Ingredients, constituents, or innards. So think of ingredients. What is another word for ingredients? Permit, content, reduction. Hold it up when you think you've got it. Ingredients, the ingredients on the back of the box. That's reduce. That's similar to the word reduce. Ingredients, does reduce mean ingredients? Hold it up. Hold it up. Let's hear from one of my friends at home. Alden, what do you think it is? Contents. Very good. The contents in it or the ingredients in it. Erase your board. All right, so it says drag the missing word into place. In Attack of the Monkeys from Monkey Island, the number of films we made blank and shows just how we were on a roll. So I need another word for shows. It shows how we were doing so well and on a roll. Contributes, permits, indicates. Write it on your whiteboard. And then my friends at home, I want you to hold it up on your screen once you've got your answer written down. My friends at school, hold it up. You've got 5 seconds left. Hold it up. Justin and Lily, turn your camera on. And Justin, I want to hear what you've got. Let's hear it, Justin. Boys and girls, we have a lot of people with our cameras off. Amaya, this is the last time I'm going to talk to you about turning your camera on, and then I'm going to have to call Mom. Thank you. Justin, Sebastian, you have 15 seconds to turn your camera on. Thank you. Justin, What is another word for show? To show. Not permit. What do you think, Gianna? Indicate. Very good. Thumb up if you agree. Good. To indicate means to show. Erase your board. Next one. All right. Decrease or lower. These are synonyms for decrease or lower. We've got reduce.
Oh, we didn't even see that.
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get my smart board fixed. Reduce, indicate, contribute. What do you think? Reduce, indicate, contribute.
I'm just gonna put it
Decrease or lower. Give me a synonym for to decrease or to lower. We've got reduce, contribute, or indicate.
on. Yeah, no, I said that.
I know. Do your best guess for spelling. Hold it up. Miss Caldwell's class, what do you guys think it is? All right, I think she said reduce. I can't even see where it is. Reduce. Very good. All right, antonyms. Erase your board. An antonym or word that means the opposite. Strong, tough. What is an opposite of strong and tough? Heroic, fragile, entire. The opposite of strong and tough. Heroic, fragile, or entire. You guys think hold it up once you've got it. My friends at home, hold it up once you've got it. I want to see, hold it up. What do you guys think? Good. Good Aiden. Good Kendrick. Good Natalie. Good Alexis. Thais, Liliana, Aiden P, Amaya, Sebastian, Lily. Please hold it up. Henry, please hold up what you wrote. Let's go, my friends. We need to be engaged and involved. My friends at home, please hold up your answers. You should have your notebook. Sebastian, what do you think it is? What did you write down? Not entire. What are you guys thinking here? Fragile. Very good. It is fragile does not mean strong or tough. We're going to do two more and then we're going to stop. And if you want to play the rest at home, you are welcome to. A word that means yearly. Yearly. We've got annual, precious, or entire. A word that means yearly. Annual, precious, or entire. Every year. Yearly. All right, hold it up, my friends at home. Let's see, Ryan, what do you think it is? Annual. Very good. All right, this is going to be our last one for the day. So you can see there is a sign. It's an arrow pointing to the left. What word best describes that image? Reduce, indicate, or permit? Hold it up when you think. Reduce, indicate, or permit? What does this sign show? This was one of your examples for the flow cab. Henry, what are you thinking? Indicate. Very good. All right. I can't even see where to drag it. All right, we're going to stop for now because I want to give us time to actually do our passage. So I'm going to X out of that. And I want you to have out your passage that we gave you on Friday, or my friends at school that we just gave you. You can put your whiteboard away. You should have a pencil and a highlighter out. Oh my goodness, I can't even see the words. So can you guys see the words at home? Yes, you can. That's good. Okay. Something has definitely happened with my smart board.
It just probably took
Weird.
too long of a COVID break.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to be reading this folk tale. Okay. So is a folk tale fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
Fiction. So this is called Firefly and Ape, and it's retold by George Shannon. Remember what we said about retold? A folktale is passed down from generation to generation. So did George Shannon make this up? No. He heard it and he's retelling it. So let's just write, this is fiction, this is a folk tale. Please write that next to your title. My friends at home, you should have yours out as well. And
Is it folk?
Folk tale. Yep, I've got it right up here. And that is fiction. I'm going to just put F for fiction. And then I want you, so today we're going to continue to talk about identifying or finding the conflict or problem in a story. And we're going to talk about internal, everybody points in, or internal, which is where you have a conflict within yourself. Like Jacques on Friday from the bicycle. Or external, show me external. External means outside of. That's a problem you might have with someone else, or a problem with something in nature, like a bear, like you versus a bear, or a problem with society, like a group of people, or the community, or something that's an event that's happening in the world. So that is external. So we're going to talk about that today. And as we're reading, I want you to think about, well, is this problem that our character is facing, is it internal or is it external? So thumb up if you know what you're going to be looking for and thinking about as I'm reading. We don't know? Do you guys not know? My friends at school? What are we thinking about? What are we thinking about? Someone at home, tell me, what are we going to be thinking about as I'm reading aloud? Layla, what are we going to be thinking about as I'm reading aloud? Yeah, the problem, the type of problem that our main character is facing, whether it's internal with a problem with itself, put it away, Axel, or it's mine, put it away now. Yeah, thank you. Or external, a problem with someone else. Okay. Before we start, I want you to activate your schema, your background knowledge. I want you to write, and it can just be right up here at the top where I put my star. What do you know about apes, or what do you know about fireflies? You've got 30 seconds. Go. You're writing it down. You're activating your schema. So my friends at home, I should see all of you writing it down.
On our whiteboard?
Nope, on your paper. Your whiteboard, you're done with your whiteboard for the day, my friends that are in class. You're writing it right up at the top. Please
Miss
look at.
Person,
Yes.
but I don't have the passage, so
Right. So Kendrick, what did I say to you in morning meeting? Do it on a piece of paper or in your reader's notebook. You're still doing it with this is on Google Classroom under today's assignments. But if you don't have the sheet, you are doing it in your reader's notebook or on a piece of paper. We are not just sitting there doing nothing. Aiden and Justin, this is the last time I'm going to tell you to turn on your camera. Justin, I will be contacting Dad if your camera goes off again. Justin, you have about 30 seconds to turn your camera on, and then we are removing you from the meeting. Good. I see a lot of us writing down. You've got about 10 seconds left. Activating your schema. So, Brayden, what's something you know about fireflies? They glow. Excellent. Raise your hand if you put something similar. Yeah, they light up or they glow. They usually come out in the summer. It's really pretty, right? They light up as it gets darker. at nighttime. What is something that you know about apes? Someone at home, what's something you know about apes? Alana, what's something that you know about apes?
Apes are kind of like monkeys. Basically, they're like monkeys, but like a different type of monkey.
Right, they're like a monkey. Are apes nice or mean?
Sometimes
Do you guys know?
Sometimes nice, sometimes mean.
They can be kind of mean. Yeah, apes can be kind of mean or angry. So we're going to start reading this folk tale story. And we're going to stop and chat as time goes on. You're going to be thinking about what the conflict is with our main character. And this is our main character is going to be an animal because it's going to be either Firefly or Ape. Are you guys ready? So I'm going to, here we go. And you're going to follow along on your sheet. You don't have to look up here because you've got it right in front of you. Firefly was flying in the jungle one night, flashing his light when he flew by the nose of a great big ape. And you can see that picture on your paper. Go away, yelled Ape. Don't bother me. You shouldn't be out if you're afraid of the dark. But I'm not, said Firefly. Oh, yes, you are, said Ape. You're so afraid that when you go out at night, you always have a light. Everyone in my family has a light like mine, argued Firefly. But Ape just laughed. Then you all must be afraid of the dark, he said, and called out to everyone around them. Firefly's whole family is afraid of the dark. So right away, we've got our two main characters of Firefly and Ape. What is Ape doing?
He's being mean.
He's being mean. He's teasing Firefly. He's bullying him, right? Yeah. So we notice right away that Ape is not very kind. All right, next page. Flip to the next page, my friends at school and at home. As more and more animals began to laugh, Firefly felt bad. Then he got mad. He flew right up to Ape's ear. I'm not afraid of the dark or anything else, and I'll prove it. Come to my house tomorrow night, and we'll have a contest. Me against you. All right, so think. We already have been introduced to the conflict or the problem. What is the problem? I want you to stop and jot right on your paper, right at the top of the second page. What's the problem? It can be caveman talk. You've got 45 seconds. Go. And if you want to go a little further, do you think it's internal or external? What's Firefly's problem?
Oh, it's his problem.
And remember, if you don't have this sheet, you are writing this down in your notebook on your paper. What is Firefly's problem? Aiden P, make sure you're writing this down with us, okay? And I'm even going to read that next sentence to you. So, me against you. When the animals heard that, they laughed even louder. So, all the other animals are laughing at the fact that Firefly wants to go Firefly versus Ape. A quick stop and jot. My friends at school, put your pencil up in the air when you are done. My friends at home, same thing. Put your pencil up in the air when you have written the conflict or the problem. That's your cue or signal to me. I want to hear from two friends. I want to hear from someone at school and someone at home. Juan, what do you think Firefly's problem is? He's getting bullied by or teased by the animals, by Ape and the other animals. You're very right. Does anyone at home have something that they would like to add to that? Natalie, go ahead.
I would say Firefly's problem is also that the other animals are laughing at him and he's getting embarrassed and he's getting like teased by Ape.
Excellent. It's kind of a combination of both. You're right. He's getting teased and bullied by Ape, and then all of the other, we call them bystanders, all the other animals are also teasing at him by laughing. Now, my next question, do you think this is internal or external? Put a 1 up if you think it's, point to your chest if you think it's internal. Do our external motion if you think it's external. Everybody, I want to see it. I want to see. Is it Firefly versus himself or Firefly versus someone else? Show me. Good, Thais. Excellent job, Thais. She said with her hand motion, external. So let's all write that down. It is external. It is Firefly versus who?
So we erase and then.
No, you write it right next to. Yours might be a little further over. Yep. It's Firefly versus who? Everybody.
Ape.
Ape. Very good. Good, my friends at home. And that is external. All right. I've done my stop and jot. I'm going to keep on reading. So you guys can put your pencil down once you've done that as well. You'd better bring all your family to help, Ape told him. Just be there, said Firefly as he flew away, or I'll tell everyone you're afraid of me. And a firefly is about this big, right? An ape is this big, huge, bigger than us. Maybe you're the one who'd better bring friends. Word spread fast. The next day at sundown, everyone gathered in Firefly's yard. Let's go to the next page. We're going to read to find out what happens next. When Ape arrived, he grinned and held up the biggest wooden club anyone had ever seen. A wooden club is like a bat, a big wooden baseball bat. So he brought that with him, which I find kind of interesting because we know the size of a firefly, right? Yeah. It is a little weird. I agree, Addison. I'm all ready to smash you flat. And I did what you said. I brought along some friends. 99 apes with wooden clubs. I'm just going to write 99 the number. So he brought 99 other apes. So there are 100 total, him and his 99 friends. With big wooden clubs came walking up beside him. One of the birds made himself a referee. Do you guys know what a referee is?
Yes.
Jordan, what's a referee? What do they do?
Basically, he calls the plays for every game.
Yeah, they call the plays for every game. Like football has a referee, soccer has a referee. And they call or blow the whistle if there's a foul, right? Or if someone does something wrong and they stop the game. So our bird is the referee. Firefly on this side, the bird ordered. Apes over here.
Or apes?
Apes, because we have 100 apes. He brought 99 of his friends, and there's one firefly. 1, cried the bird. All 100 apes raised their clubs. 2, 3. All the apes ran at Firefly, who quickly flew over the first ape's nose. I've got him, yelled the other apes. And they swung their clubs as hard as they could. They all hit something. Read that last part with me. But it wasn't Firefly. As the first ape fell to the ground with a thud, Firefly flew off to sit on another ape's nose. The apes swung their clubs twice as hard as before, but Firefly flew off again, and the second ape fell to the ground. So what is Firefly doing? Going from nose to nose while the apes are doing what? Swinging their clubs around. Is it working?
Yes.
It's working for Firefly. Is it working for the apes? No. Turn to the next page, my friends, and you see your picture, or my picture, down below
There's a couple
of it happening. Do you guys see the picture of it happening? That's a really good illustration. All right, next page. Did I go to the next? Nope. one flashing light, the firefly flew from nose to nose to nose. The apes kept swinging and banging their clubs, but the only thing they hit was one another. What I want you to do right now is I want you to do a quick sketch right up here of what you visualize or picture during this scene. If there's not enough room, you can do it on the back, or you can do it right below. A very small sketch, literally right up here. A quick sketch of what you are visualizing that's happening in the story as Firefly is going from nose to nose. Jordan, I think you can fit it right up here. I really do. So, my friends at home, as you know, you are sketching what is happening in the story right now, what Firefly is doing. Amaya, I should see you sketching. Amaya, please wake up and start sketching. Good. Sebastian, you getting that down? Give you like 15 seconds left. Just a very quick sketch. Visualize means what you picture in your mind as I am reading.
What does it do?
Good, Brayden. Good. All right. My friends at home, if you could just hold yours up to the screen so I know it's completed. My friends at school, if you could just hold yours up. Good. Does anyone want to discuss what they sketched real quick? Someone I haven't heard from yet in here. Addison, what did you draw?
I told one of the apes, and then Firefly with one of his nose, and he thinks the bat tried to hit the Firefly.
She drew one of the apes with the firefly on his nose, and then the ape was trying to hit the firefly with the bat on his nose. Good. I love it. All right, let's keep on reading. Pencils down, eyes on your paper. Before long, there was only the apes kept swinging and banging their clubs, but the only thing they hit was one another. Before long, there was only one ape left standing. All the others, all 99 others, were on the ground. And he was shaking all over. Read this with me in a pleading voice. Please, he begged. Read this with me. As Firefly came near, don't hurt me. I'll do anything. Well, said Firefly, now you can keep listening. Smiling inside, if you promise to tell everyone, then I'm not afraid of the dark or anything else. I guess I can let you go this time. Very smart of Firefly. Yes, sir, said the ape as he ran through the jungle as fast as he could. Soon the whole jungle knew the story of the brave Firefly who'd beaten 100 apes. In fact, apes are still afraid today. They've told all their children and grandchildren, which is why you'll never see apes where you see fireflies flashing at night. And I want you to just underline that part. They've told all their children and or you guys can highlight, yeah. Why? This is why you'll never see apes where you see fireflies at night. And I didn't know this because I don't live in an area where there are apes. I don't think you guys do either. We don't see apes running wild in Wilmington, right? No. But I guess if we were in the jungle at night, we would only see the fireflies. The apes would have hidden or gone to bed.
Alana, please sit up.
So what I want you guys to do now, we are going to complete the chart together just like we did with the bicycle, with the last bicycle. So we've learned that this was in external conflict, firefly versus ape, okay? So I want you to go to the next page. Remember, my friends at home, if you should have this on the last page. If you don't, then you need to be drawing it on your paper. You will be turning this in on Thursday when you come, and you guys will be turning this in with us. You can write your name at the top. So we're going to start at the bottom. Remember, this is our story mountain. And we go characters, conflict. The climax is like the main point before it turns. And then the falling action where you're solving the problem, and then the resolution, how the problem was solved. So what I want you to do is, in the first box right now, I want you to give me the two main characters. Go. You are doing this on your own. Go. Two main characters. Write it down in the box. I put a star next to it. You are writing this down right now. Who are my two main characters? Brayden, who are my two main characters? Good. Firefly and Ape. And what are they doing at first? They're arguing in the jungle, right? So let's just add that to it. Arguing in jungle. Add that if you don't have it already. Make sure you add that down. So our conflict, our problem. Axel, what was our problem again? Excellent. Ape was teasing Firefly. And was this internal or external, Liliana? Was this an internal conflict or an external conflict? Liliana?
External.
Excellent. This was external. So we're going to write external right next to conflict.
I don't have room to write it beside, so I just write it in the box.
That's fine. Yep. I know yours has the definition of conflict, so you're just writing it in the box. Yours looks a little bit different than mine. And we know that Ape teases Firefly. And what is he teasing Firefly about, Aiden M?
He's saying that he's afraid of the dark.
Excellent. So we're going to add that. About being afraid of the dark. And I'll give you a minute to get that down. Notice how I put my reason why. I didn't just say he teases. I said he teases him about being afraid of the dark. I want to be specific.
I love seeing Lily and Alexis and Natalie working so hard.
Ooh, I think that calls for a gold card. Miss Cogwell, you said Lily, Natalie, and Alexis.
Yes, ma'am. This whole time they've been in it to win it, and I feel like Henry is one as well.
Good. I'm writing those names down right now. Good job, guys. Keep it up. And my other friends, I know that you guys are working hard too, so keep it up. So then, what does Firefly decide to do? Does he just say, okay, whatever. I'll just let him tease me. Juan, what does he do? He challenges him to almost like a battle, right? So we're going to put that up in the climax. We're going to do two parts of the climax. So our first bullet is going to be Firefly challenges Ape. And if you want to put in parentheses battle, you can. And then the next bullet, the climax, is where it gets like really, there's like a lot of tension. Someone in Miss Codwell's class, when Ape shows up the next night, what does he bring? What does he bring with him?
He brought like a bat, is what they said.
He brought a bat. Good. And my friends in Miss Caldwell's class, did he only bring a bat or did he bring some other people? My friends in here, did he only bring a bat?
He also brought 99 apes with him.
Yes, very good. So we're going to say 100 because that's 99 plus our main apes with, we're going to say club because they use the word clubs, even though we said club and bat are synonyms.
That would be overpowered if they tried to take on humans.
So they bring that to the contest or the battle. Make sure you've got that down. And that's where there's the most tension. We're almost done, my friends. All right. So then the following action is how the problem is starting to be resolved, but it's not completely solved yet. How does Firefly start to work out the problem? Let's hear from someone at home. Lily, what's Firefly's like strategy? What does Firefly end up doing to kind of beat the apes?
He jumps off of the monkey's noses when they're about to hit the other monkey ape with the club.
Excellent. You're exactly right. He lands on apes' noses. And then he flies away when they swing. Right? It's just someone having a rough day. Yeah. Yeah. Get this down. So he lands on all the apes' noses. He does it one by one. And when they try to swing their club, he flies away.
I hear this one's everywhere.
Keep working. And then remember, the resolution, which we know the root word is solution, how it's solved, is how it ended. How it ended for Firefly, because our problem was with Firefly. So we need to make sure our solution or resolution is how Firefly's problem was solved. So what I need you to do for your exit ticket is I need you to complete the last box, the resolution box. How was Firefly's problem solved, and how did it end for Firefly? Because it ended in a very positive, good way for Firefly. Can you put a thumb up? It can be virtual or a real thumb up if you know what you're doing for your exit ticket. Okay. Good. My friends at home, I want you to write it in the chat. My friends at school, you guys can start writing it down. Addison, will you turn one of the lights on so you guys can see? All right, please begin. You can send it to Miss Codwell or myself so that we know